Calling neuroscience pointless misses the point. Vertical line science news. Subscribe. Archives register. Log in. Atom cosmos. Body brain. Earth. Environment. Genes cells. Humans. Life. Matter energy. Molecules. Science Society. Other. ESN Kids. 09 vertical line 21 vertical line 13 issue. Contents collision course. Scientists struggle to make windows safer for birds. The tune wreckers. Lousy singers make the pitch for scientific relevance. Subscribe. Give a gift. Renew. RSS feeds. Email alerts. Digital edition. Podcast. Past issues. Read articles, including science news stories written for students, on the SNK website. Contents: alien cart leap onto the scene. Invasive fish break people's bones and threaten native species. Video games. When Granddad wins. With some practice, people over 60 bested untrained 20-year-olds meet the new meat. Scientists made a hamburger without harming animals, but it cost as much as a house. Home/columns/frame of mind. Calling neuroscience pointless misses the point. By Laura Sanders. Web edition, August 26, 2013. A+A, text size. By Laura Sanders. Web edition, August 26, 2013. Despite the adage, there actually is such a thing as bad publicity, a fact that brain scientists have lately discovered. A couple of high-profile opinion pieces in the New York Times have questioned the usefulness of neuroscience, claiming, as columnist David Brooks did in June, that studying brain activity will never reveal the mind, or that neuroscience is a pesky distraction from solving real social problems, as scholar Benjamin Thong wrote on August 11. Let's start with Brooks. Some of his complaints about brain scans, with their colorful blobs lighting up active parts of the brain, are quite legitimate. Functional MRI studies are notoriously difficult to make sense of. In fact, this powerful technology has been used to find brain activity in a dead salmon. Dubious fMRI studies do trickle into the hands of sensationalistic journalists, medical hucksters and marketers, who twist the results into self-serving sound bites. All true. But Brooks' essay conflates the entire field of neuroscience with some bad seeds. Some studies should never have been done, others mislead people, waste resources and sensationalize their results. But for every one of those studies, countless others tell us something important about how the human brain works. Serious scientists use a huge variety of techniques ? Yes, even fMRI ? Responsibly, and interpret their results cautiously. Judging the whole enterprise of neuroscience by its weakest studies is disingenuous. There is bad science, just like there's bad food, bad music and bad TV. Trashing all brain research because a tiny bit of it stinks is like throwing your new flat screen off a balcony because you accidentally turned on Jersey Shore. To that mentality, the reply is simple: hey, why don't you just change the channel? Instead of getting neuroscience news from sensational sound bites, go straight to the source. As a counterpoint to neurobashing, I offer a whirlwind tour through the August 14 Journal of Neuroscience, a publication of the Society for Neuroscience that releases upwards of 30 articles a week. The table of contents provides a sweeping vista of serious brain science, from studies on the tiny molecules that carry messages between neurons to the cognitive systems responsible for language. Near the top we have a paper that describes the surprising substance that piles up in people's brains with age. Farther down we have studies that reveal some early brain signatures of dyslexia, wonky neuron communication in brains with depression, and hitherto unknown details of how brain cancer develops. Still more research addresses how the brain stem and gut tell the body to stop eating. This research isn't just academic. These studies ? Which rely on a variety of rigorous methods ? Have the potential to attack problems like obesity, mental illness and cognitive decline. This buffet of neuroscience is constantly freshened up, a conveyor belt of brainy delights. From this rolling smorgasbord, Brooks plucks the worst examples of studies to arrive at his ultimate conclusion ? The brain is so vastly complicated, and our ways of studying it so crummy, that it'll be impossible to ever understand the mind. Was this dismal declaration, he takes us on a journey back to the dark days of dualism, when people believed that the mind floated above,